Hi everyone, this is Jason, and this is my final reflection for MIT 812 on my final project, which was called Hairy Money. My objective for this project was to get my struggling students to better understand how to identify and count the American coins. Um, this is Common Core Math Standard MDC 8 for second grade that says when provided with a small collection of coins totaling less than $1 each, the student will correctly identify and count each total. And I amended that to say that I wanted my students to have an 80% accuracy when doing that. To achieve this goal, I created this multimedia presentation that we see here. To build the presentation, I used Powtoon to create several animated videos. I then used iMovie to stitch the videos together and then imported the video that I created into Edpuzzle. Using Edpuzzle, I embedded some questions along this timeline here. Some of the questions asked the students to identify the names of the coins. Some of them asked them to add some totals together. And then at the end, I embedded a 10-question multiple choice quiz where the students had to take organized coin collections and count the totals, all of them totaling less than $1. I feel like my project was successful in helping me to meet the goal that these students that I targeted in my intensive bands, these kids needed to get 80% on the multiple choice embedded into the Edpuzzle. Of those 6 kids that I tested, 4 of them passed outright. One of them missed the target by 1 question. So I'd say that it was mission accomplished, and it was fun for me as well. I learned a lot about animating videos and using video editing software as well. My ISTE standards that I focused on: Designer 5B, design authentic learning activities that align with content area standards and use digital tools and resources to maximize deep learning. Powtoon, iMovie, and Edpuzzle. For my students, empowered learners, students will articulate and set personal learning goals, develop strategies, and leverage technology to achieve them, and reflect on the learning process itself to improve their learning outcomes. After they finish the presentation, we sat at the intervention table and we talked about the questions that they got right, and we discussed what they could have done better on the ones that they got wrong. My TPACK intersection right here, the main intersection of technical knowledge, content knowledge, and pedagogical knowledge right here in the middle. Candidates integrate current and emerging digital tools to collect and analyze and present information. At the intersection right here of technical knowledge and content knowledge, candidates design and facilitate diverse learning activities that incorporate digital tools and resources. The intersection of pedagogical knowledge and content knowledge right here, candidates collaborate with professionals to identify and design strategies and interventions to ensure student and teacher learning. And the last intersection right here, candidates communicate and collaborate using digital tools. My big takeaway, there were so many different apps that I learned about during this class. Different photo and video editing software and animation. I became a huge fan of Powtoon and Google Drawing thanks to this class. I'd never used either of those applications, and they're easy to use, and I will continue to use them going forward. Other than that, personal note, this was my first class back after graduating. I graduated with my BA a long time ago, and I was a little nervous about getting back in the saddle to take some master's classes, but the support that my colleagues, peers gave me, commenting on my project and my different posts, you guys were really helpful. I'd like to say thank you and wish you guys good luck going forward as well.